Hello friends, and welcome back to yet another video on the Daihatsu Generator Engine on our YouTube channel Gadget Rishi. Today's video is an important one describing all the safety shutdowns which are available for the protection of the engine on our Daihatsu engine and also on most of the other diesel generator engines, starting with the lube oil low pressure, overspeed, HT high temperature, high oil mist density, and finally emergency stop. So in this video we are going to demonstrate how actually do we test all of these safety shutdowns on the engine. Starting with the lube oil low pressure, we start the engine on local control, get the engine up to the running speed, making sure everything looks normal, all parameters in range. Then we close the valve, going to the pressure switch, or in some cases the pressure transmitter, going for the lube oil inlet to the engine, as we can see here. And then if your engine does not shut down, then we need to release any pressure by opening this screw. So once low pressure is detected by the pressure switch, it will immediately trigger the shutdown for the engine, and we will have our lube oil low pressure shutdown, as can be seen by the lit red LED on the engine condition display. Now how to reset this? We will just move the manual handle or the lever to 0 position and bring it back to the ready position. The alarm is cleared and the engine is ready for the next start. Coming to the second one, the overspeed trip. For this, on the engine condition display, you need to press the mode button 2 times to get into the settings, and then scroll all the way to parameter number 35. Now 35 is the speed setting for the activation of your overspeed trip. In this case it is 815. That's the RPM at which the engine will be shut down automatically by the safety system. Now if you see, we can only read the value of the parameter number 35. We are unable to edit it or change anything. Therefore we need to scroll further up, going all the way to parameter number 99. It is also the first parameter which comes if you go backwards. Yep, so number 99 is the password. So you click enter and you enter the password 9999. That is, you have to key in 9 on each of the digit place, and once you have keyed the password, you have to press enter. Now if you see, the parameter display has started to flash. So we again go all the way to parameter number 35, that was for overspeed speed setting, and this value we need to adjust and bring down below the normal engine running speed. So in our case it is normal speed is 720 rpm, so we'll bring it down anything below 720, let's say 600 for an example. Now pressing enter will save the value. 34 parameter is your normal engine speed, and then once your value is saved, then we can press the mode button to go back to display. Now I'm trying to start the engine again on local control. As you can see, engine is started and picking up speed. Now observe closely the RPM. The moment it hits 600, it will shut down the engine on the overspeed safety setting. So yes, the alarm has been triggered as indicated by the red LED, and engine is now revving back, or the speed is now coming down. Slowly all the way to 0. Now that we have tested the overspeed setting, we have to return it to its normal set point. So for that, again we will go to settings, going to parameter number 99, input the password as 9999, and go to parameter number 35 one more time, and change or edit this value from 600, bringing it to the normal set point, which is 815 rpm. These values can be found in the manual. So pressing the mode button will save the value, just making sure that the value has been saved and it is the correct setting now in the program. On the engine condition display panel, we have to go again to parameter 35, making sure it is 815. The next test would be the test for the cooling water high temperature shutdown, which should shut down the engine once the temperature of the cooling water exceeds, let's say, 97-98 degrees. As per the manual, the alarm should be triggering first around 95, and as it approaches 100 degrees Celsius, it should trigger the shutdown. So we have started the engine locally. Engine is running. We can safely remove this temperature transmitter thermostat. It's a sensitive equipment, so this is HT cooling water outlet high temperature trip. So next we need to bring our temperature calibrator. This is basically a device in which we can set whatever temperature we desire. It will use its heater to bring it up to that temperature, and using the fan it will also conduct and radiate the set temperature to the device or to the sensor. In our case, we have just inserted the thermostat device into the probe, rather into the temperature calibrator, and I have set like 102 degrees, and then we press start. So as you can see, the current temperature, which is 34-35, is slowly started to increase. It will continue to increase till it reaches the set value of 102, and we will just wait for the actual temperature to be achieved, and once it is sensed by the thermostat, it will activate the shutdown. So we'll be patient while the temperature is coming up. And our shutdown just activated on the engine, and it has shut our engine down, activating on the high temperature shutdown. So we've removed the temperature transmitter probe or the thermostat from the calibrator pocket, switch off the calibrator, and we proceed to the engine condition display panel to make sure the alarm has been triggered active. And you can see the engine is slowly coming to a stop. Please remember to reset any alarms. We need to move this manual handle or the fuel notch lever to 0 position, cutoff position. It should clear the alarm, and then we bring the handle back to the normal position. The next shutdown would be shutdown of the engine on high oil mist density. So there are multiple ways we can actually do this. This is more or less a simulation test which is allowed. So we need to go to the test mode, and we can either do a pre-alarm. Pre-alarm, remember, it only gives an alarm, or we can do a function check where we do a output check and checking the shutdown relay. So once you have tested that one, it will trigger like a high alarm situation, high oil mist density, and trip the engine on the oil mist high density shutdown. As you can see on the engine condition display panel, it is tripped, and we are now going to reset it. Finally, we move on to the last test. It's a very simple and the easiest of all. It is test of the emergency stop. So all you need to do is open the safety protection, and then we just hit the emergency stop button. So you can see immediately it will trigger the emergency stop on the engine, and you will have the shutdown. So that brings us to the end of this video. We hope you are liking the content we post on our YouTube channel Gadget Rishi on the overhauls and maintenance. Stay subscribed and keep sharing.